All right, so today we're going deep on Sun Tzu's Art of War,
Okay.
but not just like the battling and the war stuff.
Mhm.
We're going to look at how a 2,500-year-old text can help us with entrepreneurship,
Oh, wow.
problem solving,
Yeah.
even being a better doctor.
I like it. So,
That sounds pretty applicable.
yeah, right. The Art of War come to life with like vivid stories and real world examples.
So it's not like reading the book, which can be
Yeah.
really dry.
Yeah, it's not a dry academic paper.
Right. I like that.
So one of the big ideas that grabbed me was
Mhm.
this idea that true victory isn't about brute force.
Okay.
It's more about making yourself so strong and so prepared that you're basically invincible.
Mm.
You just wait for the perfect opportunity, and then you just kind of like avoid battles that you don't need to fight.
So it's kind of like picking your battles, I
Yeah.
guess, in a sense. Yeah, not everything needs to be a conflict.
Right. You don't have to fight every fight.
I like that.
Especially in today's world, I think
Yeah.
everybody kind of taught to hustle and you got to like move fast and break things.
Well, right, just like go, go, go.
Yeah, exactly. And Sun Tzu would probably tell us to just like slow down, think, be strategic,
Right.
and
Like,
be patient.
It's that long game.
Yeah.
You know, it's that delayed gratification,
Totally.
which is something we don't get a lot these days.
It's like there was this example in the
Yes.
like about this entrepreneur
Mhm.
who spent 15 years
Whoa.
mastering his industry before even launching his business.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
What industry was that in?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
But I think the point is that
Yeah.
they're building a foundation for
Yeah.
long-term success.
Instead of like riding the wave of a trend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not chasing fads.
They're just like really setting themselves up.
Yeah. Good groundwork.
It's the opposite of like the lottery ticket mentality.
That makes
Where
it
people just,
get rich quick.
yeah, they just rush in
Yeah.
without a plan, without anything.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah, and they're just hoping that they,
Hit it big.
yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of relying on luck, this guy's creating certainty.
Yeah.
And I love that.
That's a good point.
It's all about playing the long game.
Right.
And this brings us to another concept, cultivating the way
Mm.
it talks about slow, steady self-improvement,
Okay.
like water gradually shaping a stone over time.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one too.
It's very visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it speaks to the power of consistency, discipline, and patience.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about overnight success.
Mhm.
It's about those small efforts, day after day,
Mhm.
year after year.
And they compound.
Yeah, and that's what leads to mastery.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Whether that's in your career, your hobbies, or even just like your personal development.
Yeah, I think so often we're so focused on the
Mm.
end result.
Yeah.
And we forget about all those little steps
Yeah.
that it took to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what were all the stepping stones?
Like those athletes who train for years
Yeah.
before they even get to the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's all about that dedication and the process.
Absolutely.
And this is where it gets interesting because paradox of fame.
Oh, interesting.
It suggests that the best warriors and even doctors are often those unsung heroes.
Oh.
They're so skilled.
They just fly under the radar.
They're so effective
Mm.
that they prevent problems before they even arise.
Oh, I see.
So they're working in stealth mode, keeping things running smoothly.
You don't even know they're there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're so good at it
Yeah.
that nobody really notices.
You only notice when things go wrong. Right. Like, oh, I wish we had so-and-so back.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't need the accolades. They're
Yeah.
just focused on getting the best outcome.
Right.
It's like someone diligently patching small cracks in a dam.
Oh, okay.
It might seem insignificant at the time.
Right. But it could prevent a huge disaster.
Exactly.
Yeah, like a flood.
It's like preventative care.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
And there's a memorable story about this physician
Yeah.
named Bian,
Okay.
who was super famous,
Uh-huh.
but his least skilled brother was actually the most effective
Now that's interesting.
because he treated illnesses.
Before they even started.
Yeah, before any symptoms appeared.
Wow.
And that's,
That's pretty impressive.
it makes you wonder, what invisible victories are we overlooking in our own lives?
I like that.
You know?
Yeah, I like that a
So
lot.
what are we missing?
Yeah, what are we not giving enough credit to?
Are we so focused on fixing problems that we miss opportunities to prevent them? That's a great question.
I like that.
He also had this unique approach to problem solving that stood out to me.
Okay.
It wasn't just about fixing the problem. It was about analyzing past actions
Okay.
and figuring out how to prevent similar problems from happening again.
So kind of like a postmortem
Yeah.
almost?
Yeah, it's about taking a step back
Right.
and really analyzing.
Analyzing what went wrong.
Yeah, it's a forward-thinking mindset
It is.
that goes beyond just reacting to problems.
Yeah, I like that.
It's using those experiences as opportunities to improve.
Right, because you can always learn something from everything.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And I think that's kind of the core of this art of war philosophy.
Yeah.
It's not just about winning individual battles. It's about applying strategic thinking, preparation,
Yeah.
and wisdom to achieve lasting success in every area of your life.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like that holistic approach to life.
Yeah.
Like bringing in those strategies
yeah.
into every aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, like, if we're always chasing those outward signs of success,
Yeah.
are we missing out on the real wins?
Oh, totally.
You know, those ones that happen behind the scenes.
Absolutely, the ones nobody sees.
Yeah.
It's funny because they let me rethink my whole definition of success.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's not about those flashy victories.
Right.
It's more about that consistent work.
Yeah, yeah.
That often gets overlooked.
Those people who are good at their jobs but don't really want the attention.
Exactly.
They just want to do a good job.
Yeah, it reminds me of that saying, still waters run deep.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like true strength. It doesn't have to be loud.
Right.
Or attention grabbing.
Totally.
Yeah.
So how can we apply this?
Right.
This art of war wisdom?
To our own lives.
Yeah. What are some practical steps?
Well, one of the biggest takeaways for me is like...
That preparation and strategic thinking,
Mm.
like before you even do anything.
Right.
That's key.
So don't just jump into things.
No.
Really
No.
assess, gather information.
Yeah, like plan it out. You know?
Like measure twice, cut once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like rushing into things without that strategy
Mhm.
can just lead to mistakes.
Yeah, for sure.
And setbacks and all that stuff.
Totally.
Another big thing is patience and discipline.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Real success takes time
Yeah.
and consistent effort.
So it's not about winning immediately.
No, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
It's about steady progress.
Yeah.
You know?
So instead of getting discouraged by setbacks,
Right.
we should view them as opportunities to learn and grow.
Yeah. Like, how can I adjust my approach next time?
Right.
Yeah.
Every challenge is a chance to like level up your skills.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Like, what can you learn from it?
Mm.
Even if it's not a great situation.
You know?
And I think that plays into avoiding those unnecessary conflicts.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Like, don't waste energy on those battles that don't really serve you.
Choose your battles, right?
Yeah.
It's okay to say no sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's hard for people.
It can be.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it's so important.
Yeah, to be able to say no.
Like, don't get sidetracked.
Focus on what really matters.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the true victory.
Mm-hmm.
Not just winning one battle,
Yeah. Right.
but achieving that lasting success.
Right. And fulfillment.
Yeah.
So for our listener,
Right.
what are some things they can take away from all of this?
Well, I think one practical tip is to start thinking more strategically
Yeah.
about your goals and challenges.
Yeah.
So instead of just like reacting,
Mm-hmm.
take a step back and think
Yeah.
like, how could I have prevented this?
Okay. So be proactive,
Yeah,
not reactive.
exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
And you said earlier to cultivate your strengths.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And expertise over time.
Invest in learning,
Yeah.
get yourself a mentor,
Yeah.
embrace that journey.
It's not a destination.
No, it's a journey.
Okay. So it's a long game.
Yeah.
And the last thing is just that patience and discipline.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, and neither are your dreams.
So true.
It takes sustained effort
Yeah.
and just pushing through.
Yeah. And don't get discouraged
No, definitely not.
or compare yourself to other people.
Everyone is different.
Mhm.
Everyone has their own path, their own pace.
Yeah. Focus on your own growth.
Yeah. And those little wins,
Yeah. Those small victories.
absolutely celebrate those.
Yeah.
Because those are important too.
Totally.
And just remember,
Yeah.
with all of this,
Mm.
you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
It's very inspiring.
it is.
It's so easy to get caught up in like wanting things to happen right away.
Oh, yeah.
Like right now,
Yeah.
instant gratification.
Yeah.
We want everything like that.
Totally.
But I think what we've been talking about today,
Yeah.
it's a good reminder that real success,
Mm-hmm.
that lasting success,
Yeah.
it takes time
Yeah, for sure.
and dedication.
It's about shifting our perspective a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, instead of focusing on the destination,
Right.
appreciate the journey.
Yeah. That's where all the good stuff happens.
Yeah.
That's where you grow and learn.
Yeah, that's where the magic happens.
I like that.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the art of war,
Okay.
I want to leave our listeners with this thought.
All right.
What if we all started thinking with a bit more of that strategic mindset?
Mm.
Like, what would that look like?
Yeah. What if we prioritized preparation,
Yeah.
cultivated our strengths,
Mm-hmm.
avoided those unnecessary battles?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a challenge,
It is.
but I think it's one worth exploring.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's about taking these old ideas
Yeah.
and actually using them,
Mm.
making them work for us today.
It's not about being ruthless or anything.
No.
It's about using wisdom to achieve your goals.
Right. And live a better life.
Yeah. And make a positive impact on the world.
Exactly.
It's not about conquering other people.
Ow.
It's about conquering yourself.
Yeah, like your own limitations.
Yeah, like your fears.
Your self-doubt.
Exactly.
Sometimes the
Biggest battles we face
right.
are the ones within.
Oh, absolutely.
So as you're going through your day today,
Yeah.
remember those ant holes we talked about?
Okay, yeah.
Those little things.
That could become big problems.
Yeah, what are your ant holes?
And how can you deal with them now?
Yeah, be proactive.
Exactly.
It's about those little steps
Yeah, the small stuff matters.
that you can take now to prevent those bigger problems down the road.
For sure.
So cultivate your strengths, learn new skills,
Yeah.
approach every challenge with that strategic mindset.
Yeah.
And remember that success isn't just about winning every single battle.
Right.
It's about the whole journey.
Yeah, it's about the growth
Yeah,
and the impact you make.
exactly.
Well, that was great.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
for this deep dive into the art of war.
I hope you learned some stuff you can use in your own life.
Yeah, me too.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for those invisible victories
I like that.
that really make a difference.
Awesome.